1999 with my family from the UK, and that would have been a great thing to do. My kids would have loved moving here if it hadn't have been June of 1999 when Columbine had just happened. And the reaction of all of my kids was, "You're not going to take me to a country where they kill little school children." And my smallest one was particularly upset, so I explained to her that, well, the United States is kind of like Europe. It's a big continent with lots of little states, which are like countries. Like they have 50 states, like Europe has lots of different countries. And in Europe right now, there's a country, Yugoslavia, that we went to, where they're killing lots of mummies and daddies and children too. And she said, "They're killing mummies and daddies and little children in Europe as well." And I thought that wasn't such a great way to explain it. So I said, "But the city we're going to is called Philadelphia. And that means the city of brotherly love." And that worked a lot better. She was a lot happier after that. So I came out here in June, and they arrived in July. And I picked them up on a Friday at the airport. And I don't know if you remember June of 1999. It was the hottest July in 86 years. We had 19 days where the weather was over 100 degrees Fahrenheit. I picked them up at the airport, and I thought, I'll show them a little bit of Philadelphia before I take them to Windermere Apartments where we were staying. And so I drove them downtown from the airport. I didn't know Philadelphia very well, so I showed them City Hall with a William Penn on top, and I took them to the Independence Hall, Carpenter's Hall, there's Liberty Bell. They didn't get out of the car because it was too hot to get out of the car. And the only way I could get home was on Route 3, because I knew that went to Windermere. And I didn't know Route 3 was not that salubrious downtown. So we started driving back up Westchester Pike, and there are all these people standing on the corners, hanging around like rapists and muggers and murderers and hookers. And my wife is pushing the automatic lock button every 2 seconds like it doesn't work. And she's saying, "Hide your PlayStation, put away your camera, Louisa, stop taking pictures of the people on the corner." And that was Newtown Square. Anyway, eventually we get to Windermere. I get them inside, I get them put to bed and everything. I get up in the morning, I'm trying to normalize the situation. I go to the Wawa. What could be more normal than going to a Wawa? Pick up some donuts and bagels, copy the Daily Local News. I get home, take out the paper, front page, "Youth dies in Westchester Alley." Okay, take off the front page. "Body found dumped behind East High School." Take out page 3. Okay, leave the rest of the paper on the table. My wife says, "Where's the rest of the paper?" I don't know, I lost it on the way home somehow. Then my wife has met Catherine. Catherine is a super helpful person at the office. My wife wants to put some dry cleaning into the dry cleaners. I say, "I take it to Parkway." She says, "No." Catherine says, "Take it to Frankfurt Cleaners down the road." I went, "That's 4 miles away." Catherine says it's a much better cleaners than Parkway. Okay, fine, so I'll take it to Frankfurt Cleaners. So it's like 105 degrees by noon when I go down there. I get down there, there's 2 cars in the parking lot. I get out, I'm walking in with the cleaning. It's not too bad because it's really interesting. There's a great store next door called Second Chance or Second Source Computers. I thought this could be great. And then out of Second Source Computers runs a large man with a grey tracksuit, followed by an older man, silver hair, and a large gun. And he grabs the man with the large tracksuit, and they start twirling around. They go, "Get on the ground, get on the ground." And they start moving around in a big circle. And they go, "Get on the ground, get on the ground." So I run in to the dry cleaners, and I say, "Call the police." And this Chinese lady goes, "Why?" I said, "There's a man outside with a gun." She goes, "Sure, show me." And she runs outside to the parking lot. I go, "She should call the police." So I go, pick up the phone, dial 999. Doesn't work here. You have a different number. So I go outside, and they're going around in a circle, and go, "Get on the ground, get on the ground." I don't know who's robbing who at this point. And I'm thinking, I say to the lady, go call the police. She goes, no, I want to watch. I want to see what happens. So reluctantly, I step in front of her. She says, get out of my way. I can't see. At that point, from the Westchester side, a big blue unmarked police car pulls up. 2 policemen come running across the street, guns drawn, all the traffic stops. From the other side, 2 police cars come, and they run across the street. They pick this guy up, carry him off. A reporter shows up, wants to take our picture and do an interview. I go, no, I've got to go home. Dry cleaning lady says, are you dropping off or picking up? I said, I don't remember. I get home, my wife says to me, I was talking to Catherine, she said, the way you brought us in from Philadelphia gave us a very bad first impression. Thank you very much.